Hi everyone, I'm really happy about doing this film because by the end of it I'm going to be all golden and naturally bronzed. Obviously a sunless tan because obviously it wouldn't happen that quickly and it's much safer this way. Actually, I might just show you a picture of what I'm going to look like at the end. Don't normally do little edits like this, but here you go. Oh, new and improved, doesn't she look great? Okay, so I'm going to be using the Amanda Harrington Illuminating Bronze Face Mist. Now, for those of you who followed me for a while, you'll know Amanda, because that she, back in the day when you could be in close proximity to other humans, she came to my little studio and she actually did the tan on me. Very new concept then, actually the first ever tan to actually have a brush application system. And because she trained as a fine artist before she even thought or knew that she was going to do this brand, she has a real eye for light and shade and sculpts the rich and famous, may I add, many celebrities and actors and actresses to kind of create that sort of beautiful decolletage and just kind of sharpen different parts of the body, slim down arms, you know, define six pack. She's done it all. And this is her brand. Anyway, if you want to know more about that, I'll put the link in the description box and you guys can view it. But for now, I'm going to show you how easy it is. So it actually comes now as a 35ml, which is great for traveling. Comes in a little box, 30 quid, the kabuki brush and the face mist together. And this is new to the brand, not the product, not the formula. So I'm just going to show you how easy it is. Soon we will be jet setting. Right, in the box comes a black latex glove, which you pop on the hand that you don't use the brush on, right? So what you actually do is just give it a little shake and you use the spray to spray onto the brush, like so, okay? A couple of squirts. But then what you do is you just use the edge of the side of your hand and you swirl the product into the brush. Now it's so important, as it is important if you're applying bronzer or eyeshadow, just to make sure the product is distributed well into the brush and you simply apply. It really is that easy. So first of all, I'm going to do a really light application on the perimeter of my face, just around that lovely kind of bone structure we have to enhance it before I go into the center of my face. Don't start over your nose, kind of start on the outside and build out. And I'm going to give myself a lovely tan wash first, and then I'm going to build up and do a little bit of face shaping. And what I love about this is I really hate having to get my fingers all tanned and all the colour stuck in the cuticles of my nails, or they get a little bit dry. And as you can see, this is so easy, and you don't need to be an expert or a makeup artist or as someone who, don't forget your ears, who is good at applying tan. You just literally place it on your chest here, all around, and just keep going until you get the required look. Now these tanning products come in 3 shades: natural rose, natural honey and natural olive. Now I'm using natural tan. And the genius thing and the uniqueness about this brand is that it basically has been developed to really enhance the undertones of your skin. So natural rose is great for a very sort of pale skin, so maybe like an Irish complexion, Korean complexion, or maybe probably my complexion in the middle of this January when it was slightly blue. Natural tan, natural honey, the shade that I'm using, is developed to just kind of eliminate redness in the skin and just add a little bit of warmth. And that's why, as you can see, the overall effect is so blooming natural. I just show you sort of close up how elegant and easy that is. And it doesn't smell, and it's not sticky, and it's soft to touch. I just literally had moisturiser on my skin before, a little bit of my SPF. And I put this straight on top. And the great thing is that I haven't basically coloured the whole of my face. As you can see, the orbital area of my face is still slightly lighter, which I love. So it's just like sort of shaping your face very elegantly, and it dries so quickly. In fact, you know, I was going to take my shirt off and do it so I could get it over my shoulders, but I'm one of those lazy tanners. You know, one of those lazy tanners that just tans where you can see. So, you know, a bit patchy naked, but there you go. Anyway, and then the third shade is Natural Olive, and that's for a much warmer mid-tone olive complexion. So you don't actually choose the tan on the darkness of the tan you want to achieve. You choose your tanning tint on the undertones of your skin, and that's why you get a kind of superior, luminescent, sort of flawless, radiant finish. I mean, I just love it. So you could stop there, or you could just do a little bit more. Oh, excuse me, let me turn that off. So there we go. Get on the brush, whiz it round. Now I'm just going to shape the brush slightly now, just to kind of give myself a little bit, not that I need too much because I'm quite hollow in my cheekbones, just across my nose, just where the sun would naturally hit. And then just literally in my sockets, because that is giving me almost like a very natural makeup, but it's just really enhancing those tones in my face. I don't know why I've gone all quiet all of a sudden, because I was doing it really gently. And the great thing is it lasts, it's semi-permanent. So, you know, depending on how often you choose to wash your face is depending on how long it will last on your skin. And yeah, literally there we go. And the brush is so soft. And once the product, you know, dries, you can just use a little bit of residue and you can just go over your ears, or you can subtly build up. But you can see that it hasn't gone into my pores. Make sure you go right up close to the hairline. And I found, obviously with my blonde hair, that it doesn't stain my hair at all. Just got to make sure that goes right in there so that you haven't got that line around your head. And just a little bit over your nose. I mean, how natural. Please excuse my little blemish here. I know you guys don't mind. Oh, and I've got a discount for you, 20% off for the month of May. So again, the details are in the description box. And I would love to know how you get on with it, because I actually feel the unique application process of this Sunless tan is with this brush. And I think this is the key, as well as the formula of the tint, obviously, in making it really, really subtle, soft, real-like, and also aiding to enhance your kind of natural beauty and bone structure. And now it's kind of in this little ditty size. You know, you can just pop it in your handbag or whatever, and it's easy for touch-ups. And I must say, if you're struggling with wearing makeup under masks, which it's just horrible and it's really not great for your skin, but you feel that your skin is uneven, wearing a tan like this is just a really great way of making yourself feel better and keeping your mask clean and your skin healthy. Right, so I thought I'd do a little makeup, just a touch of makeup to complement this tan. It really couldn't be easier. I think I'm going to go in a little with the Tinted Glow Booster, my NARS Tinted Glow Booster. There we go. Now this is shade Tangsy, and I'm going to put it between my fingers. This is a shade darker than I would obviously normally wear, and I'm just going to apply it just around my T-zone, literally around my eyes, just to kind of perfect those little imperfections. And I don't want to soften this tan, because I actually really love what it's done to my skin in terms of just giving it that really natural finish to it. So I don't want to look sort of all made up, but oh, I can just feel the warmth radiating. I actually feel like I've been out in the sun. It's glorious. So you literally apply like so. I might do a tiny little bit of By Terry's Hyaluronic Concealer, just to highlight underneath my eyes very slightly. Just in the corner there, in the corner there, and I'm just going to blend that in to my NARS. The thing is, when you've got a tan, you don't actually really want to use too much makeup, do you? When you've got a tan, you sort of feel more confident and just sort of more healthy looking, so you don't feel the need to kind of gravitate to let me just cover this little chappy up, to a stronger makeup, you know? You're sort of quite happy just being fresh and sort of natural, and that's why I love this tan so much. Great, that blends well into that. So my intention is not to create a completely flawless skin, it's just to kind of just soften and perfect the skin under the tan. And so what tan doesn't deserve. A lovely peachy apricot blush. And this is a cream pop blush by Sculpted by Amy. Whoa, look at this. So beautiful. Do you know what? I was actually going to put a different lipstick on, but this is definitely one. Let me just try it now. Oh yes, I like that. I was going to go a bit stronger on the lips, but I don't need to. I'm going to put this on the lips too. Oh, that's a really cool colour. Really nice. I will go back to my blush and finish that as well, but I just got a bit excited there. That's a great thing, isn't it? Got a tan, just a little bit, a hint of colour just over your nose. And this is not going to wash off. Well, obviously the makeup will, but I'll still have the colour in the morning, which will be great. And that's the nice thing, is that it's not often you can put on a fake tan on your face and then put your makeup straight on and you're the colour that you're going to be and it's going to last. And it just doesn't smell. Oh, I love that. I really love that. I don't need to put any bronzer on, of course, because I've got that lovely shape around my face. And I'm actually quite pleased with how that sort of subtle contouring has gone in my eyes. I'm sort of slightly curious as to go in now. If I went in with a tiny brush, 1 second, a tiny brush, and I sprayed a little bit of the mist on the glove, but with a smaller brush. I'm sure Amanda does this at work. And then I'm going to go in that and just create a really soft shadow. And I'll see how that works throughout the day and actually how that looks tomorrow, because that just kind of gives me a nice light underneath my brow and just over my lid. Lovely. Well, the lipstick I was going to use was my favourite, Pink Brandy from Max Factor. Let me just see. It wins, you know it does. Every time I think, oh, I'm going to try something else. It's something about this shade, which I've said many times before, doesn't look particularly interesting in the bullet, but you pop it on and it just radiates. This colour radiates against, especially against a tan. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to blot that look. And add a touch of liner just to mattify that top line, so it makes my lips look a little bit smoother. Lovely. What else can I put on? Maybe a little bit of Metallic Taupe, which is a really pretty colour by Laura Mercier. And this is so nice with the tan. Look at this. This works perfectly with my shirt. I'm just going to put it on the inner corner there, just to give a nice little highlight when working with the tan. And just on that inner corner there. Not all the way through, because it's going to take away from that lovely highlight that I've done with the bronzing, the illuminating tanning mist. So I'm just going to place it on there and just keep the mascara as it was. My skin feels squeaky clean. It doesn't feel like I've got anything on it at all, but let me tell you, I feel completely new and improved. So please enjoy the discount code, enjoy the brush application method. I guarantee if you are a novice at applying fake tan, if you are someone who struggled with using sunless tanning products, then please give it a go, because I've just shown you how simple it is. Amanda is an artist. She has been in the tanning industry for a long time and continuously tans people. So she's very much at the heart of her brand, creating products that work really easily for us to enjoy looking just a little bit warmer. I hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye for now.